Hey, I'm back. I need to get the strings that we recorded in Musiversal on that track finally. I've got a guest today. Baby Kitty would like to join the live stream. Hi, Baby Kitty. Say hi to the live stream. What are you doing? She kept me out at the door before I was going live. She said she would need to be a guest today. Is that where you're going to sit? And she came right up to my chair and sat right in my chair, which is where she likes to lay and sit. I'm not sure what's going on here. What's going on here, Baby Kitty? Is this a good spot? She says this will be a good spot for today's live stream. Do you want to sit down somewhere for real, though? What are you doing? Okay, so today, it is the day after my birthday. Yesterday, I did a live stream on Facebook where I began recording a new song. The day before my birthday, you gotta go somewhere. Make a decision, please. The day before my birthday, I was sitting on my couch in my living room. Yes, you gonna stand up there? I was sitting on my couch in my living room, and with my. Okay, now she wants out. 2 seconds. Of course. Anyway, I was sitting in the living room with the new Les Paul and my Hotone. Today's sponsors, Hotone. This is a really cool little amp. This is the Pulse Mini. Maybe I'll plug it in and check it out for a second. But I bought this during one of my live stream productions. I do live streaming for a living, actually. Not this particular show, but for other people. I was on a production, and I didn't have room for like even my little Behringer hotspot speaker. And it was like we were there for 7 days straight. And like I was so sick of wearing headphones the entire time because I needed to hear comms, I needed to hear other stuff in the room. And I really needed a speaker. The laptop speakers were just not doing it. And so I was looking for like a Bluetooth speaker, but then like for some reason something got recommended that was like a guitar-based thing, probably because my, a lot of guitar recommendations on Amazon. And then I saw that and saw that it was both a Bluetooth speaker, as well as you could hook it up as an audio interface, and it could what sucks is it doesn't have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I wish so bad that this had a aux input. That would have made it perfect, but it does not. It has a headphone jack output, it has a USB, so you can USB to your computer, and then you can get sound from the computer to it and play over it like a Bluetooth speaker. And you can also use it as an audio interface, which I think is cool. So I can plug my guitar into it, do this output to the computer, and I think I can get both the dry raw input as well as like whatever is on this sound wise. So if I'm using the amplifier itself as an amplifier, like I can get that actual amplified sound out, which is cool. But I used it on that show just as a Bluetooth speaker basically. I did USB out of the computer, and now I could hear the sound. So I just sat it right next to me, and it was just so much more clear of a sound. I could also hear the stuff in the room as well as hearing comms in my ear. And then I took it back to my hotel room and plugged my guitar into it, and cool, it actually sounds really nice. So that's like my go-to. It stays in my backpack now. And if I'm just hanging out with my wife in the living room, that's basically my little house amplifier now, and it matches my new white Les Paul. So this Les Paul is I believe a 2011 or 2000. I think this came out in 2012. Les Paul tribute. I'm not sure if it's meant to be a 60s tribute. I feel like that might have been the case. I'm not sure. But I spotted this over a year ago now, I'm pretty sure, when I was changing the color scheme of the band to the white look. I had purchased the Crestwood, and I think I'd seen this, and this was like my, more like this is what I would have liked to have had. But I just, couldn't find it. But also, like, I thought to myself, like, there's no way that would want to bring something like this on the road with me. And I'm still unsure. This is definitely, for me, this is the most expensive guitar I've ever bought. It's not a crazy expensive guitar, but I just don't buy expensive guitars. My second most expensive guitar to date, at this point, would be probably honestly, maybe my Italia. My Italia is still one of the more expensive guitars that I own right there. That guitar, I think, was $850, maybe $900 new. I got it for $550 on eBay, so really awesome deal. As I look around the room at my other instruments, Um, like I see my Dan Electro baritone. That was my Hyper Machine guitar from back in the day. That was like, I don't know, I probably spent $330 on that new, maybe 400. Um, I do have another Dan Electro baritone that I bought new that I regret. I do like it, but I shouldn't have bought it new. I should have waited to find it. But I really wanted the Sparkle Silver Dan Electro baritone for a certain project, and I paid $550 for it, and that's a regret. I've got a Squire baritone as well that I paid too much for. I think like around 500 that I regret. I've got a Supro guitar that I regret that I need to sell that I probably spent around 450 or $500 on. I think it's 450 that I regret and that needs to get sold just because they just haven't worked out, honestly. And then the most expensive guitar I have to date outside of this was my first Les Paul that I bought, my 70s Tribute that I love. I played it. That's my secondary go-to guitar live, and that was $7.99. I found that for $7.99, and I couldn't pass it up because obviously GrandKitten is a 70s inspired band. I caught that right at the beginning of it, and I'm so happy that I did because that guitar, as well as the SLG 100 right here, without these two guitars, and I bought them around the same time. I played this on the same trip that I found that Gibson. So I was on a work trip going to like Iowa, I think, and I stopped at one guitar store and I played this just on a whim, thinking like there's no way it could be good, and it was amazing. But I didn't buy it at the time. I thought like, well, I'll think about it. And then at a second guitar store, I saw the Gibson Tribute, the 70s Tribute, and I bought the 70s Tribute. I couldn't pass that up. And then when I got home, I found the SLG 100 Amazon used actually for like 425, maybe it was like it definitely wasn't more than 450, which was a steal for that guitar because I think it's like an $850 guitar maybe. And I think the other place I saw it for used in person, it was closer to like 550, 600, something like that, which still absolutely been worth it. So I ordered that. And then so I got both those guitars at the same time, and getting both those guitars was huge because I don't think I'm pretty sure the SLG 100 inspired Cold Hands of the Maker. So all that acoustic work, as well as the guitar solo. The guitar solo is done on the acoustic. Anyway, all that stuff was done on the SLG 100. But then on the choruses, I've got these big electric guitar parts with these big runs, like it's like and if I hadn't had the Les Paul, I don't think I would have written that stuff because everything I'd written up to that point on electric was always the Italia here. And the Italia's got pretty low output pickups, and they've got a very distinct sound to them. But the Les Paul's got those hot, I think they're super, I can't remember if they're super distortions, but it's the 70s Tribute, and it's meant to be like, this is a hot rodded Les Paul like in the 70s that they would have had. So it's just at a completely different output, and I don't think I changed my input gain on my interface, and like I was just getting this hotter sound. It was really cool, and I wrote that chorus. So those two guitars together basically spawned Cold Hands the Maker, which I still think might be arguably one of the coolest songs, if not the best song songwriting wise, on the first album. And of all the songs on that first album that I think of when I want to play stuff from the old album now, it's like Light Betrayal and Cold Hands the Maker. Only the Blood as well, but. There's some, because Cold Hands of the Maker is such a different song with like the way it starts up. It's got this pretty acoustic part, goes in that cool breakdown. It's kind of like that song fits a niche that some other songs just don't fit, but also it's just really complex, cool songwriting and a lot of really cool guitar work on it. So anyway, enough about old stuff. Let's talk about new stuff. So this is my first experience with P90 pickups. I've never had P90 pickups before. Right now, the electronics are open in the back, because the first time I plugged this in this room, I plugged it into my little Hotone here, and I bet if I turn it on real quick, we'll get to hear it. But the hum was crazy. I thought there was something wrong with the guitar. So turn the Hotone on. This thing has a built-in tuner. You can Bluetooth your phone to it. Hear it? I was like, what? What's wrong with the guitar? Try the other pickup. Same exact sound. And eventually I come to realize that there's not anything wrong with the electronics after inspecting electronics. There's something incredibly wrong with this room. And there always has been. I just don't think about it because I don't record with single coil guitars. I record with humbucker guitars. So if I point this... But there's not really a good place to not pick up the noise. This house used to be owned by a police officer who wasn't just a regular police officer. I think he was pretty high ranking in the force, and he had a bunch of like extra wiring right to this room. And that closet back there is still like a bunch of like old, I don't know, gear and like wires and stuff like that. He unfortunately passed away, and so I think just a lot of stuff got left behind. But so I pick up a lot of stuff. So it's not the greatest room to record in. I kind of have to just manage it. Anyway, I was recording with it yesterday into Logic directly, and it was fine. But from what I read on P90 forums, not having ever owned P90s, is that once you start playing, you forget about it. You just got to remember to roll the volume back again. And I was like, oh, that's obnoxious. So I think maybe yesterday when I was recording, I might have thrown a noise gate on it. A lot of people say you got to have the noise gate for certain places. So that's where I'm not sure, just because like a lot of the places that we'll play are just not gonna, you know, I'm probably battling this constantly. I even read something about how Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day, who I guess is a big P90s guy, he actually always has two guitars. I don't know if this is true or not. One that has Lindy Fralem noiseless, and then one that has his non-noiseless. Because like everyone says that basically like any of the noiseless stuff is not really a true P90, and you're not going to get the true P90 sound. You're going to be sacrificing something to get the noiseless. And so cool, yeah, you can show up to a venue, and if you bring out the regular P90s, if they sound good, cool, you're playing those that night because it's gonna sound way better. But if it sounds like shit, cool, yeah, here's what you're gonna sacrifice. You're gonna play the Lindy Fralens or whatever noiseless versions you have. I guess Jared Jaden Nichols has the silencer, a P90 silencer. I can't remember if it's DiMarzio. If anything, I'm interested in the lace sensor stuff, but I don't think I could put a lace sensor in this. It's like the whole aesthetic of this guitar is the cream on the white or whatever. So it's like I would have to switch this with the cream. So I think probably if I was to try to do something different, it'd probably end up being the Fishman Fluence, because they have a cream colored version of these. But honestly, I don't know. I might just leave it how it is and suck it up, buttercup. I also don't want to like put electronics in this, like with the Fishman preamp and stuff. It's like, does that fit back there like that? I've never even looked to see what that preamp size is. And then you gotta have the batteries, or you gotta have like you charge in the little thing that comes with it, the little battery pack or whatever. So I'm not 100% sure on the Fishman Fluence. I like the idea of the lace sensor. I really like my lace pickup in my SLG 100. So maybe that. But anyway, enough about the guitars for now. Let's check out this song. So I'm really excited about this song. I think it's going to be really cool. I don't have a name for it. I don't have any lyrics for it. I barely even have I had like maybe an idea of a melody yesterday. But one of the things that did not work yesterday was the chorus section that I started messing with. That chorus was not the right move at all. And last night I was jamming on the couch again by myself, and I kind of figured out what the rest of the song should be. So let's listen from the top and just see where we're at currently. Bass part is totally scuffed right now, but we'll get there. Oh, I wonder if right there a second guitar should come in mimicking that. Can I do that? Maybe. That's to my Hotone, by the way. Let's go ahead and plug into Logic instead. We'll see if we get the same noise in Logic. I'm sure we will. Pretty sure that's the direct preamp. I'm not sure why, hang on a second, let me check this out real quick. It's muted there, it's muted there, it's muted there, it's muted there. Oh, I must be just on the wrong track or something like that. 2 seconds, what's open right now? Oh, that's why. What is this, a bass part? I'm in a bass track right now, that's why. Let's go to electric guitar. I'm gonna duplicate this, I'm gonna turn this on. Do we hear noise? Oh no, I have the noise gate on, that's why. So that's I guess that's the trick. Like honestly, that doesn't bother me. And then I think I adjusted the noise gate pretty 18 millisecond attack. I don't know if this, oh, the release is longer, that's for sure. So it doesn't like cut off too harshly. It sort of fades into the cutoff. And then I think the reduction's 100%. I don't know. I thought I adjusted this, but I'm not 100% sure anymore. But anyway, so I'm curious to see if we double this up with a second harm, or let's try it. Let's try an octave first of all, and then I'll try a I'm excited about this. This song sounds cool. That's not what I wanted to do. So, so there's two parts to this. There's two parts to this section. Let me see if I can get up a little bit taller so you can see what I'm doing. I need like a booster seat. So there's on this opening part here, you've got. That's the main, before the main happens, you have an intro version of it. That's your main opening. But so on the second half of it, I want to do something. So let's. Okay, so then last night on this section, I'm going to go ahead and mute this part because I don't want to be influenced by it. I kind of had a new, I think I figured out something for this. Oh, let's kill this. That's definitely garbage. Trash, trash, trash. Okay. Oh, man. Let's just try that. I mean, it's a little boring, but. Okay, then we need to kill this part because I had a chorus idea and it absolutely did not work. I'm going to delete it because I feel very confident about this deletion, and we're going to do a new thing here. First thing is to change the drums. So I need the drums to do a any of this pattern, and I need to go simple. And I need the bass not to be there for the moment. So we'll probably delete this. I need it to go boom, ka 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 boom. Is it a swing if I do that? Boom, ka boom, ka. It'll. Maybe not a swing. Well, this can't do that either. Let me just loop this section for a sec. That's the general gist, right? So 1, 2. Oh wow, that fill is totally fucking fucked. Let me kill let's just let me write into it properly. We'll do it from here, maybe. Okay, that's the general idea. That drum part is not working. I definitely need a real drummer for this part. But let me kill this because we're basically going to duplicate this once we get it down. Let me just go back and loop this now for a sec. Okay, I think that can work. What I need though is this last bar to like do something different, right? So that's the maybe like this, I don't know, with no fill. And then maybe a second. What if we did that? Okay, then I want to duplicate this. Fuck, not there. Maybe. Oh my god. Sorry, guys. Gotta keep that editing page open. I need a producer over here helping me switch these shots. Okay, so it can't be with the hi-hat can't come in, unless it's gonna do like super fast hi-hats maybe. Well, that's not, oh, add the hi-hat in, right? So, it still makes sense though. Oh, let's do like some big toms, maybe, right? And then maybe here we could do some toms as well. That's cool. Okay, I like that. All right, cool. Let's now get back to my looped section, or we'll take it from here maybe. And the guitar. I could remember my riff. I think it's a sound. It's fun. Like, this sounds fun. I'm excited to write vocals in this. Oh, that's sick! I like the dropout and everything. Look at that. And watch what's going to happen on this next part, because I've already kind of put the drums there. I think... So this will be the key change in A minor. I think I still have to do something before I can get to the key change in A minor. It's basically just a hard downshift and stuff, but like, this is super fun. It's gonna be sick. That's so fun. Are you kidding me? But yeah, this might have to be the song I'm missing on the album, and the Toto song that I'm remaking. It might have to take a back seat. God, that's so fun. Are you kidding me? And it's so cool because it's this, you know. So we start off with the D version of the riff, right? I want to do the double there, so it'd be like... Right, there it is. I need like I think I need a run there. That's what I was going to do, is the G to the A at the end, which gives me the ability to do the key shift. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Let me do this ending. Let me do this part again, going into that part so I can hit that. Yeah, we'll just... something like that is how this is going to go. So like, oh man, this is so much fun. It's going to take you on a massive roller coaster because you're starting off with this opening part that's... So all this D major, right? But then after that D major all happens, the very end of it, E. Maybe that's coming a little too fast, a little too strong. I don't know, the A, but it's just it's fun because like you've had all this poppy high major stuff. You got that fun bouncy chorus, and then boom, we're gonna hit you with the we're gonna hit you with the minor key, and now it sounds badass and like evil and cool. Not maybe not evil, but just it sounds like way more cool. It's the same thing, but it's taking you on that ride where it's like you're actually getting like a journey out of this thing. Like the thing about like modern, it's most people have this idea. I don't know. Two different camps. When you write a song, you need to write familiarity. But if you write too much familiarity, then they already know the song. And so by the time you get to the second verse, they've basically heard the whole song. So now they're just waiting for the bridge to see what's different on the bridge. Once they hear the bridge, they've heard the whole song. Even if they like it, they still heard the whole song. They'll tune out really quickly. Whereas, in my opinion, if you can create familiarity, but then change it up enough each time that you because if you completely subvert the expectation and you take them out of left field, well, now we've lost the feel, we've lost the fun, and like I can't connect with this anymore. Whereas like I try to connect in the beginning, create something that feels familiar and fun, but it goes just long enough to feel right, but doesn't wear you out. But now I'm getting bored with it, and then boom, we're gonna flip it, and that's where like So to just go to A minor there, to where the mood changes, but the feel change doesn't change. So I can keep it locked there for a bit. This is turning out to be really cool. Very happy with this. Oh, that's the move right there. I don't know if you heard that or not. It's a terrible take on my part, but let me see if I can crank this up a little bit and put a little more sauce on here. Let's just crank that treble booster just a little more fuzz. Basically something like that, right? That's the note it needs to land on. I'll have to actually try to play that better at some point, but... Better suggestion, hit me up with it. Let's try again. Let me try again. I'm just gonna feel it. It's not great, but man, I'm gonna come back to that probably at some point when I'm not on stream, because parts like that are difficult to nail for me personally. It probably needs to start a different place, like. Something like that. I'll go back and watch it at some point and figure out what I did there exactly. But for now, let's keep moving. So then I wonder if it's just the bass and guitar like that, and the other guitars basically, so these were acoustic guitars here, which was really dumb. This is the Les Paul with P90s. What is this doing here? Just to see. Because I'll probably take over these tracks. Oh, these were bullshit rhythm tracks. Let's get rid of this. Nobody needs this anymore. We've completely changed all of this. Oh yeah, and then up here I have a bad take I need to get rid of. Let's just take this back to like this with an old comp, just so that's not... Okay, I'll come back to that solo here in a second. I want to get the bass going here in just a second, but I want to see... Down, 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 down. I actually don't even know what this chord is, to be honest. It's so dumb. Is it just a D to an E? It is. Okay, cool. That's what I want to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this down here. Oh, and then that's fine, I think. I think I just messed up on that one up there, so that's fine. Let me keep this going. I like how this is going. Oh, then there's got yeah, those have to go up a different. That goes to G to A. Do that chord there like that. Nice. Oh, this is gonna be so cool, I think. I'll stack the next one. Here we go. This is the left side. Record. Cool, cool, cool. Almost see, could see a slide part on that. That'd be cool. Let's grab the bass guitar. Here we go. Man, this Les Paul is killing it right now. Just got that guitar. If you just joined or something like that, say hey in the chat. I am watching the chat. I just got that Les Paul for my birthday, and wasn't sure if I was gonna keep it because the P90s are hummy. But I'm starting to love it. And this song is completely written on that guitar, sitting on my couch with my little Hotone amplifier, hanging out with my wife. And then I recorded the whole thing on stream. Today we're picking up where we left off yesterday. Yesterday was a Facebook live stream because it was my birthday. So I was saying hey to my Facebook friends and stuff. And today we're back on YouTube trying to see if I can complete this dang thing. So let me kill this bass. Actually, I'm just going to duplicate my bass part. I'm going to save what I've got here just in case. Maybe there's something cool here. I doubt it. But I've got a cool little bass distorted tone. Cool, we're still in E. This is gonna be sick. This is silly. Oh, let's move these parts down here so I can save that for later. I'm gonna move this up now. This is my current bass. Let's just label these real quick. Bass, enter, and bass, enter. There we go. From here, back to recording. What I don't know yet is I'm just gonna play this. Oh, I can't remember my... Oh, this is so much fun to play. I'm not that good of a bass player to triple finger that the whole time, so I'll probably end up going to a pick here in a bit, but I'm just going to keep jamming on this chorus part. Oh yeah, I should probably hit the bridge section before it too. Starting here, maybe? Let's... what do I do on the chorus? Anything special? No. Yeah, I think the whole chorus probably needs to be changed. Well, maybe let's put a take on it real quick, maybe. Okay, is that... I actually don't know that chord progression would be... God. I'm just jamming. I'm not actually thinking about what I'm playing while I'm doing it. So we've got that would be a B to a D, 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 A, and then C, D. B, E, E, B, B. I wish I could do it. I wish I could triplet there. Dig it down, dig it down, dig it down. Okay, let's try to do a bass part starting. Oh yeah, let's go from the top. Right, that's what we're gonna do. So let's just duplicate this. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. That's old now, and start from here. Okay, I think the bass will start off just dead like that. I think that's way cooler. I need a better bass player for this part. I can't triplet like that. We're definitely gonna go to a pick at some point. But this is, I mean, here's the thing. The song started off really cheesy, but fun. And I think if you kept that cheese going, the cheese would just become too cheesy and there's no substance, I think. I think this chorus is enough of a shift to take you back to like what the beginning is, while adding a lot more bounce to it. Because the first time I introduced that riff is at the beginning, and it's not right. It's straight. That's where we pick it back. So basically, the first time we introduce that riff, even when it kicks in, like I guess the backbeat is still there, right? And eventually, like this has got to get replaced by a real drummer. Right now, we're just using Logic Drummer to kind of fill in the parts, so we can kind of jam along and write something cool. That's kind of how I write my songs. But like, sorry, I'm not showing this again. I'm so bad at bringing up my editing. Sorry. What am I trying to say? Yeah, so that backbeat is still there, but it's not so prominent as just the backbeat because the hi-hat's still staying straight from the beginning. So it's like, what is the beat? So to bring that, so then to go into the heavy fast part, you've shifted up a notch. But if that heavy fast part stayed like it was, it'd be too cheesy. I think that second chorus makes it cool. But then to go from that second chorus into the A minor part, I think is going to be what the juice is. to make it actually worth being not cheesy anymore. And now it's just gotten fun. Like we've kind of like surpassed the cheese into even more cheese to where it's like, oh, okay, I get this now, but like I can't care anymore because it's too fun. Keep the cheese flowing. So that'll be the question for when we get to the bridge. Is like, can we layer the cheese on even thicker for the bridge? Totally leaning into the cheese factor to where like you can't not listen to this song, not because it's like the most original, amazing thing in the world, but because it's so fucking fun to play and it's so fucking fun to jam along to. Whatever. That's the hope. Now, granted, the vocals are gonna have to like, you know, amp it up a little bit, and it's got to be a fun chorus, but I think it's got a lot of potential. I kind of want to just jam to this opening stuff because I haven't played this part on the bass yet. I mean, I have played it on the bass before, but I haven't done it this time around. So let's do the opening on bass. Here we go. I definitely didn't hit a couple wrong notes in there, but that's way better performance than yesterday. I wish there was a 5-string. I need that low D. Somehow I need to crescendo that better to where like when it hits that A. Maybe it needs to go. Maybe that's the move right there with the. Let's try it again. I feel like we could hit that better. Also, let's go ahead and give it the low D. I missed my double stop. Let's try again. Is it better with the low D? Oh yeah, it's way better with the low D. Oh yeah, and then into the E. I forgot, it happens faster than I thought. I'll probably put a big synth bass under that as well. I think it just needs to go straight there. The real question is, does the bass come in at the very beginning? Oh, I like the call back. I like the call there. Dun, ba, dun, it, dum. I think that's the like there. Do we like the bass coming at the very beginning? I don't know if I do. Let me try it one more time. Bass coming at the beginning. I can't be that active. This is so much fun. Okay, I'm not 100% sure on space. I'm going to do it one more time straight like I did it the first time, and we won't come in again till the second half. Just leaving it. Okay. I think this is really fun. At some point, I have to tune back up. So that's the real question. Can I tune up during this walk up? Also, are you getting how much fun this song is? This song, like, I don't know. I mean, Grandkitten's gonna nostalgia all day long. Like that's the whole point. I'll admit, the first time I heard Ghost, and Ghost felt like music from back in the day, but like done with better production quality. I don't want to say better production quality. That's not true. But just like, it wasn't just cool. Here's Toto. It was like, here's Toto with a bit of Kansas with a bit of Yes, and it's like, okay, I could do that, because he obviously leaned more into like the metal, whereas I wanted to lean more into like the pop of like Yes and Journey and whether anyone likes it or not, who's a whole other thing. But then lyrically too, I wanted to like put my the Grand Kitten type of lyrics, which if you know Grand Kitten stuff, go check it out and you'll hear the lyrical type. But similar to Ghost, putting much more heavy meaning into stuff. But anyway, enough of that. So let's get back to the song. But yeah, this song is going to be so much fun to play live, I think. So let's try and tune this up while we're going. This is going to be dumb. Maybe I'll do it with the tuner on. Here we go. I don't think it works. Oh, I didn't. I always forget to turn the editing back on. You guys ready? You want to do it again? Here we go. I need like a hip shot for this. I think live this would be a 5-string guitar. I don't have a 5-string guitar, but I don't play bass live, so it doesn't matter. Let's go to this mode here. Here we go. Try again. If I could come in on the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a great hit. That's okay. Something like that, maybe? Or do we like this opening? Let's hear it. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna try and kill. Okay. I've got the move. Maybe live you would be able to do this. Granted, again, it doesn't matter because I'm playing live. But So it's like we start off with the D ringing out, and then kill it. I kind of like that. I like the dead stop. I think that's cool. It both solves a problem while also creating a cool vibe or a cool mood. But we need to do it again because I don't know if I quite... Well, we had it. It was fine. I'm just going to start recording again from that part. So... Yeah, that's cool. Then we'll start recording from right here. One finger there, I think, is the move. All right, we don't know where we're going after that yet. Not quite yet. Thank you for the hearts. I saw the hearts in the chat. Thank you so much. I don't know where I'm going yet with all that stuff, whatever. Kind of just jamming still, kind of just like feeling it out, seeing where we want to go with it. But like this song is becoming so much fun. I don't know if the slap bass part made sense. Is that like a... I might just let my rhythm modulate. I'm not really a slap player. I'm not really a bass player, to be honest. I'm a guitar player who's trying to like emulate my favorite bass players. I don't know if I'm doing the best in this kind of song because I don't really play. I wouldn't call this metal, but yeah. Anyway, but I like this bass opening. This bass opening is so much cooler now. I definitely want to add like a synth bass under it. Oh, there should definitely be a kick drum with that right there. I don't know if I can force that or not. Logic Drummer is kind of flaky when it comes to this stuff. Sorry, I'm not in editing mode. Logic Drummer is kind of flaky with this kind of stuff. I could probably do it to place a kick drum right there at the very beginning. Right here. So if I did this, and then I did... it'd be like, I'd have to do it for like a half a beat basically. So it's like I would do like this maybe and hope that I don't get any other kick drums in there. So we just add a kick and X, let's see what we get. See, we got too many kicks there now. But if I do like this, maybe I can have it. But then do this with no fills, X, X. Okay. Again, this won't be Logic Drummer forever. My drummer Mark, I sent him a little bit of this track on Facebook, but so I know he's working on some parts and stuff, and we've got a recording session set up for mid-July. So eventually we'll get his like drums on this. But this is how I have to operate when I'm like kind of working out new songs, because it's just me and him. It's just me and him in the band. There's nobody else. And in fact, when we play live now, I think it's just gonna be me and him, and then a lot of it gets backtracked. But I play the complex stuff live. If you want to be in the band, though, let me know. The pay's not great. Anyway, let's check this out. Cool. My big toms. So I'm probably going to double track that. So this part doesn't feel right to me. Maybe like that. Where does it start? Right there. Not create new track. We want to be on the bass track here. Let's go. Okay, I see what's happening now. I need to actually follow that guitar part. If I can. Okay. Okay, that's the move. We just gotta hit it. Starting from here. Not quite. get that right. I think that's cooler, right? Okay. Let's hear how that previous start part sounded, though. That slap part's so ridiculous. Totally just jamming on that part. Where does it go from here? The vocals gotta pop. Dude. First of all, how long of a song do we actually have here? Because it's not very long. Like, this might actually be really cool to keep as like a. I don't think I keep it as a shorter song. I think it's got to be a extension, just because like live, this is gonna bounce live. Beats in time. So just to right here, right now. I'm only I'm 2 minutes in. That's okay. So we're fair. That's pretty good. I think if I could tackle, yeah. Oh my God, I gotta get that. Hang on. I'm just gonna record it. Let me give me this right here. Maybe. This is it. I'm just jamming, trying to make stuff in real time. So that might be the end. That could be. It could just go into an end riff like that. Very what do you call it? Royal bloody. Granted, we'll get the guitar going and stuff like that. Maybe there's some guitar solo work out of that. Okay, let's go from the top. Here what we've done so far. sloppy, but that's okay. We're still writing. Okay, back to the top. I want to add some guitar layers in here, maybe. Okay, hold on. Okay, give it a shot. Here we go. Oh, right. Right. One more time. Here we go. Cancel that. Cancel. Let's just make a new track for these. I'm not bumping into this other part. It's kind of annoying. I probably should just record it on a new thing, but let's kill that. Delete it from the top. Here, let's center this for a sec so I can hear better. I don't know if I'm in tune. think the chugga is too much. I think that's too much. I think the other part's too much too. Let's just undo that, and we'll do it one more time with just all that stuff happening. Let's tune up real quick, just make sure I'm in tune. I feel like something's not quite right there. Oh yeah. I will say, compared to my 70s tribute Les Paul, this stays in tune way better. It's still pretty new to me. I'm pretty sure these strings are pretty fresh. But that G string holds a lot better. If anything, I'd say the D string I'm having more trouble with than anything. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It sounds better. I did order a string butler specifically for this guitar, but I actually don't know if it needs it. I might still try it. I definitely know that my 70s Tribute Les Paul needs it, so my 70s Tribute Les Paul will probably get this one. Maybe it'll get that one, I don't know. But that's the more discreet one, easier to install, and I'm really hoping to see if that helps on the 70s Les Paul. But yeah, anyway, let's keep it going. I think this is going. Let's just get a good take on this real quick, and we'll go. Better. That's way better. Oh, it's so much better. And then these would happen like that. I think probably what I need to do is I just need to record this whole section again. Anyway, whatever. Let's keep going. Let me do the double track on it. But I like the Pete Townsend style. Check it out. I don't know if it's Pete Townsend exactly, but. Right, and so these hits come in too early now. So I'm going to delete those for now, or I'm just going to Command Z, I'm going to cut them, I'm going to mute that. Better. That makes this... So, I just feel it. Okay, so the real question is, does it need an acoustic guitar there? I had these acoustic guitar parts on here earlier, and they were super dumb. But I want to see if just holding a rhythm D... I don't think so. I think it's going to be too much, but let's just try it real quick. Let me hit it one more time. Let me just make sure it's in tune again. I feel like sounds good. I don't know about that. That might be too much now. Too much rhythm tracks happening. Let's just let me do the double track. Oh, that is the double track actually. Let me put it back up here and actually make sure it's in time. We'll see what that sounds like. I think this is gonna be dumb. I don't think the ringing out D. The thing is, like, after the big power chord section now, maybe what it needs is keys going. I do need like keys in here. I feel like this is too many guitars now. Let me just record it real quick. It's way too much, right? That's way too. That's silly. That's just beyond silly at this point. Okay, I'm gonna kill these. Deletes for all. Thank you. But that being said. I definitely think there needs to be a little bit of a fill at the end of this one. I think I have no fills at the moment. I think, though, because I cut it there, I need to cut it again here, maybe? Yeah, about halfway. So then I can put in fills again like this. But not that many fills. Can we get like a subtle fill, maybe? That's cool. Just a little tom hit. And then that fill there at the end feels a little not quite right. We can do this. There we go. Better. Yeah. Yeah, listen to that fill now. Ridiculous. Granted, again, if you're not familiar with GrandKitten, this will all get replaced with the real drummer eventually, but... Yes! Yes! I wish there was toms there with it, but you can't do toms in hi-hat with the Logic drummer. I'd have to do like a new Logic session, but I could obviously write in the toms naturally, but like I don't want to take the time to do that now. The idea is there. My drummer will pick up on it later. Also, I don't tell my drummer to play this exactly. This is just for me to write better stuff. I like to have the Logic drummer doing some cooler stuff so I can write cooler stuff to it. And then I eventually send this off to my drummer. He kind of does his reaction on it. He listens to it a couple times like it is, but then when he comes into rehearsal, he kind of does his own take, which is great. If there's some parts that really stick out to me, I might remind him of them. And then he might tell me why he chose not to do them. Or he's like, oh yeah, that was a cool part. Let me do that. Or something like it, whatever. But that's kind of how we operate. From the top again. This is the top, right? I wish I had a whammy guitar so these hits are a little harsh. They're covering up the main riff. it's gotta get cleaned up, but that's fine for now. I gotta fix that run. These are just like, again, these are all just like initial reactions of like hearing the part, playing the part, trying the part, not being great at the part yet, but like, trying something. I'm not a phenomenal guitar player. Let me let you know, I am not a great guitar player. I'm a competent, okay guitar player that can usually pull off and get close to where I would like to be. Maybe not as good as my best guitar player, but at the end of the day, it's my project. I gotta own it. So a lot of times I'll write a cool part or I'll have an idea for a part, I'll throw it in there, it'll be sloppy, and then we'll go back and fix it later. And then in fixing it, you become a better guitar player, and then eventually you can play that part. Over the years, I've gotten so much better, and I am pretty okay now because I keep writing stuff that's super challenging for me to play, and then I gotta go out there and execute it live. And I don't want to F it up live, so I get better and better as a guitar player. And there's stuff today I can play way better than I can on the first album, or could on the first album when I was recording it. So I always say, challenge yourself, write the hardest stuff you can write. Maybe not too hard, but definitely push yourself out of your comfort zone, and you'll become better as a guitar player. I think of like Chevelle, and like he's such a great guitar player, but he plays it safe with like a lot of his stuff in terms of, not his riffs, obviously he's playing cool riffs and he's singing stuff, but like he could have been doing leads. And I feel like him, and Billy Joe Armstrong can play leads for sure, but he doesn't do it live in the big stadium. And I just feel like if he'd have written the stuff and had to do it, he would have been doing it all along, and then he'd pull it off. Granted, does he need to? Not necessarily. Tobias Forge Ghost doesn't even play the guitar parts in the bands that he writes guitar for, and I feel bad for him, to be honest. I can't imagine. I love playing guitar so much. I can't imagine writing cool guitar parts, having these cool guitar parts, and then being like, I just gotta be lead singer and let someone else who's more competent than me play live. It's like, no, I love playing guitar. That's the whole point, is I want to play live. The whole point is the writing for me and enjoying the writing, but I really enjoy playing guitar. I really like singing a lot too, so I'm going to do both, even though I'm not the best at it, because I'm going to own it and I'm going to go out there and do the best that I can. Anyway, this song is so fun! Can we harmonize this? No way that works. That would be silly. It's been a while since I've done harmonized parts. Maybe that? That's silly. Probably not what I'm gonna go. I've got. Oh, you guys want to? Do you guys want to attend a seminar with me? I forgot I got to do this today. I signed up for a. It starts at 1 o'clock. I might have to use the bathroom first. I've been chugging these Red Bulls. I've got a. It's a 1 hour thing. We can always dip out if it's dumb. But Musiversal. I'm on a 1 hour 90 days of social media content. This is who's there? Mia invited me. 90 days of social media content in 1 hour. So they're going to teach how to come up with 90 days of social media content in 1 hour. I don't know if I should probably live stream this while it's live, because like I did RSVP for it. Maybe they would want it out to more people. I got 19 viewers maybe right now, or I've had 19 viewers. But I don't know if I should re-live stream it. So I might have to jump off here shortly. It's 12:51. It starts in 10 minutes. Let's listen to this song one more time. I'm gonna jam with it. I'm just gonna jam with it, just for fun. And I'll come back to it in a little bit. Maybe this is where we stop today. I've gotten a lot done. I'm just gonna jam along to it once, and then I'm gonna use the bathroom and do this webinar, and then I probably gotta get to regular stuff for the day because it's getting later in the day for me. So here we go. Here's the song one more time for you. Thanks for stopping by if you stopped by. I really appreciate it. Here we go. That's all I got so far. I haven't written the rest of the song yet, so we're only on the second verse. So I love the second verse, A minor. So it's a really cool song because we're starting off in D major. And then right into E. And then the chorus in E. Something like that. Anyway, really stoked on this song. I think it's going to be super fun. I got to jump. I got like 2 minutes to use the bathroom, and then I got to join a webinar, seminar thing, and whatever. Thank you so much for joining me. I had some hearts, had some likes. Really appreciate it. I think this song is going to be really fun. I don't know what to call it yet. I have no lyrics for it. I got no vocals for it. This is brand new. Been writing this over the last 2 days. This is session number 2 of writing. Maybe the rest of it will get written on my couch again. This whole thing kind of got written on my couch, just playing through my sponsored by Hotone Pulse Mini amp that I really enjoyed playing on my couch, hanging out with my wife. But thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out. This has been Jack. I'll see you next time.